Hello, my name is Becklys, and now I'm living and working in Wuhan, my hometown. And now I'm working in my mother university, Huazhong University of Science and Technology. And now I work in the International Student Office, and I deal with students coming from more than 40 countries, more than 200 of them. So I'm used to speaking to them with a lot of accents. So I'm exposed to diverse accents actually. The reason is my education background. So from my primary school education to high school education, most of it is exam oriented. So I didn't speak too much English actually, and we did a lot of tests and assignments to get the high marks. And the second background is the education in the university, as I majored English, so I was able to learn the accent in a kind of systematic way. And our teachers prefer the British accent because they thought that it was more noble, kind of noble, while American accent sounds a little bit casual. And so in the class, we were taught in the British accent, but after class, my free choice. So I still watch a lot of movies and music or search the internet in the American accent background. The second reason, I think, except the education background, I think it depends much on the situation of the conversation. Depends on whom I'm talking to and where I am and what the occasion is. So as for me, out of awareness, actually, I'm easily taken away by the person I'm talking to. For example, now I just talked to William, so I think his accent was closer to the American accent. So I would rather talk to him with in the American accent. But while I'm talking to another British guy, then my accent will change a little bit. So my accent, generally speaking, can change to a certain degree. Another example that can prove my accent can change is that I stayed like 1 year in New Zealand. So once I arrived there, I found it so difficult to adapt to their accent. I couldn't understand anything in the very beginning. Then it took some time for me to get used to it, and then I was able to speak them in the Kiwi accent. So after 1 year, once I arrived in the airport of Wuhan, I spoke in the dialect rather than Mandarin, and also I returned to my normal accent, something between British and American, depends the other factors, then I will adopt the certain accent. So now I'm speaking in the normal accent I use in the daily life. And my opinion for the accent, I think, I used to think that British accent or American accent should be the standard because we were taught in that way. You can see the textbook and many videos or the teachers teach you that you should speak in a standard British or accent. But since I worked and I've spent 1 year abroad, I was able to be exposed to different people from different backgrounds who spoke in different accents. I find out what the so-called standard accent was not the most important, since language is for communication. So once you can make others to understand you, then you achieve the purpose of language, of communication. So the so-called standard, I think, is more like whether you can speak English in a smooth and clear way. If you can make yourself understood by others, then I think your language accent is a successful one. So don't worry too much about the accent. Just be yourself, accept it as a part of you, and then enjoy it.